What is up, guys? Noob Thrifter back again. Today I have a box of miscellaneous cards. I actually found this on my trip that I talked about in one of my videos when I went back east for military stuff. I wasn't able to get any video. What's up, guys? I'm in Charleston and I'm actually on base, and I'm gonna go hit the airman's attic here of me going to the thrift stores, but I did end up finding something, and there's a lot of Goodwills out there. So again, knowing that we can't find any cards at the Goodwills, I didn't find anything, but I did find there was one other thrift store, and I did find these. So today we're going to open this up and see what we got inside. All right, guys, so I remember when I did find this, they had two of these same kind of boxes, and I did pay, it was, I think, this $19, so I probably paid almost 20 bucks. The reason I went with this one, though, was right up top here was this Mickey Mantle card and Upper Deck. It was in the, and here's this one as well. So I had to go with it. I'm sure these are reprints for sure, but Then and Now, let's see what this is. It's a 93. Yeah, 93, 92, 93. So look, it was in the protector hard art or hard thing. So I definitely picked this up for that reason. So right off the bat, we got those. So let's see what else we have in here. Already has a few of these card protectors, so maybe if we might use them in here. Some old football. There's a Troy Aikman right on. Can throw him up there. I like that. And then what is this? What do we have here? Centennial Olympic Games collection. Let's see. Interesting. Atlanta 1996. So that's interesting. So there's the Barcelona 92. Where was that? I'm not even sure what that says. Larajevo 84. Not sure where that was. Some tennis stuff there and some other running. Interesting. All right. It looks like it's probably going to be all older stuff for sure. But again, the reason I went with this is because of those Mickey Mantle cards. Not sure if they're even going to be worth anything. I'm not sponsored by Collects, but that is the app I use. So I'll run a few of these through the Collects app, and we'll see if anything's worth anything. But here we go. We got some more. Let's see. Upper Deck. This is Greg Ellis, Chris Warren, Ernie Mills. Throw those down there. Got some 97 basketball rookies. James Collins. There's a Ray Allen rookie. I might throw that up here. Keith Van Horn playing for the Utes. I don't know who he ended up playing for. Mark Sanford, Tim Thomas, Anthony Parker. Oh, there's a Scottie Pippen. I wonder if that's an actual rookie card. I'm not sure, but we'll throw that up there. Tim Duncan as well. There you go. Yeah, these are some all right ones. We're gonna see if they're worth anything in that Collects app. But Danny Forston, Johnny Taylor, Serge Zwicker, Derek Anderson, and there's another Tim Duncan. So we'll definitely check those ones out, see if those are worth anything. What else we got? Well, there's a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These are 98 absolutes. That's pretty cool. Barry Sanders, also awesome. I'm definitely going to stick those ones aside as well. Ted Popson for the Chiefs. Jimmy Smith. Frank Wycheck. Rob Moore. Jeff Blake. Rodney Peete. Steve Broussard. Bruce Smith. Brian Blades. John Elway. All right. There you go too. There's just another fun card to put aside and see if there's anything with it worth there. Emmitt Smith. Might also stick his aside. Like I said, where these are probably all older, I think we have a good chance of, they're probably not worth anything, but they are the 90s, and these are the times and the players that I grew up remembering. So as all-stars and stuff like that. So there's another Troy Aikman. So we'll put it on. Like I said, it's probably not going to be worth anything, but still stick it aside, see if it is. Sherman Williams, Kevin Williams, Deion Sanders. Do that. Rookie class. Stepfret Williams, is that his name? I never heard of that guy. There's a Brian Cox. Can't really see it there. Oh, there we go. Brian Cox, Upper Deck Collectors, and a Curtis Martin. Bobby Ingram, Pete Kendall, Curtis Martin, Tyrell Davis, Chris Warren, and Eric Allen, nobody, Irv Smith. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what they threw in this. So it's just a protected kind of deal. A little hard case. Just a more bunch of football stuff. Is that also another Troy Aikman highlight? Troy Aikman again. Emmitt Smith. Now we'll throw those to the side. Oop, I think I did the wrong one. Oh no, there's two of them. All right. Alvin Harper. James Washington, Eric Williams, Lynn Elliott. This is all, looks like all Cowboys, so somebody must have been somebody out there in South Carolina was a Dallas Cowboys fan. All right, nothing good in there. Well, there's a cool, I don't know what you call it, but Ricky Henderson, that's pretty neat. Don Mattingly also, another kind of cool one. I'm not sure why I don't remember what that's called.
Lenticular cock.
But yeah, those are still pretty neat. These are 94s. Puzzle piece. I'm not sure what these are. Is it even something out of some game or something? So here's some Power Rangers. Let's turn this around. I grew up on Power Rangers. I was a fan for sure. Strike Gold in 1995. Boy, it's funny how we keep certain things, you know. But here you go. Here's a Power Rangers. Now this is what I probably grew up on. These are the original Power Ranger characters. Don't know the name of the guy. Let me see. Maybe if it says. Oh, nope. But these are the original. These are the 90s Power Ranger characters that I grew up on. Let's see. Yep. Oh my, there we go. My camera's not acting very well, but anyway, they might be worth something. I believe the Collects app does have Power Rangers in it. Oh yeah, that guy was always working. I can't remember if where it was that they would always go to, the characters, but and then I think this guy's name was Billy, and I think he was the blue. Yep, what's the name of Billy's car? Fun times. Anyway, this is some race car stuff now. I've met with Mark Martin. I don't think this is the first time I've actually had some Ernie Irvin. First time I've actually had some race car cards come in. So not sure who of those guys, if any, are popular or whatnot. I don't know what that looks like. Some kind of quiz deal. Who knows? And Ricky Bodalico. I'm not sure how he said his name either. Alright, let's just see if we can run through some of these. Michael Moore, Michael Irving. John Elway, there's another John Elway. I'll toss that up there. Ricky Sanders. I feel like he was a brother, or is a brother. Michael Jackson. All right, let's see. Well, this makes it a little hard when they don't have these cards. The Pro Set Platinums don't have the name of the players on there, especially for the old school, 90s stuff. I mean, I'd really have to know who it was. Chris Spillman. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know any of those. There's another Troy. So like I said, this guy, whoever owned these, was a Ike Hilliard, star rookie, was like you said, a Dallas Cowboys fan. What we got? These ones right here are some 1992. All right, there's a Jerry Rice, MVP Super Bowl, 23? Ruben Sierra. Oh, tell me, yes. Let's get this. I cut above the Griffey years. 95 season, and there's a Ken Griffey right there, Junior, my fave. I love it. I love it. All right, that's a cool one. The Catch. This is a Willie Mays from the 1992. I don't imagine it's worth anything, but it's an old, you know, it's a remembrance of the old days. And these ones are all sticking together like they always do. Ooh, Randy Johnson. Well, I like that too. He was, I mean, being a fan of Ken Griffey Jr., I was a fan of the Seattle Mariners, and Randy Johnson was, you know, their pitcher for quite a long time. So I like that. I always loved, I'll have to remember the movie, but I believe him and Ken Griffey Jr. playing it. It's another 90s type film about obviously baseball, but I'll have to remember it and I'll put it up here. One of my favorite movie of mine that those two both starred in. Oh, these are stickers. Okay, cool. Small little stickers. It's cool to always see some things just stay, you know, stay together. There's a Dan Marino. All right. Got a good selection already of ones that we've put aside. Let's see what we got going on here, and then we'll get to these little packs and see what's going on in there. Eric Metcalf, there's a John Elway. I think we looked at these, right? These were 89. Yeah, doesn't like it. Yeah, 89s. All right, there's a Robin Ventura, Brandon Wilson, Roberto Hernandez, Warren Newson, Rob Bolton, Bo Jackson. There we go. It's an all right, fun one. Frank Thomas as well. These are, let's see, 1993. So, Sean Gilbert, Terry Leach, Mike Huff, George Bell. All right, so that ends those. Now let's see what we got going on in here. If these are not opened, I may hold out on these. And you guys, these are not opened at all. So this is a Fleer 1996. I may put these aside and then I'll do another video about these ones. Here's a 93. I'll do some research on these and just see what, you know, kind of, yeah, these are all sealed. Guys, that's freaking awesome. That's exciting. Look at that one. There's another a cut above Griffey right off the bat in the back of this. So this is another motorsport, so another NASCAR. This is another NASCAR, again unopened. That's pretty awesome. I'm excited. So yeah, this is definitely going to be another video. I'm gonna hold out on this. This one is 1993, Upper Deck 93 Series 1. Each card is holographically enhanced, so we'll go through that. Let's see, this one is another NASCAR. Oh, this is pop-ups. So I may just May just look that up. Maybe we won't open that one. All right, there's that. Here's the 96 Upper Deck. And that's the one that's got already the Griffey card right there, cut above, which is sweet in itself. And it says right there, each pack contains one Upper Deck Ken Griffey, a cut above insert, and 5 collector's choice. So, I mean, it says it already comes with it, and that says collect all 10 a cut above insert cards. We may open that one, we may not. All right, so there's another, I think the same one, right? We had a, 96 Fleer. This is the White Sox. I wonder if it's, so this is, each of them are for the team. This is 10 White Sox. This one was the Texas Rangers. So again, I'll look at, I'll look these up and do some research prior to see if they're, if there's anything special out of them, if I should open them or if I shouldn't. Here's a 95-96 hockey, only 5 cards in that, and yeah. And then there's another 95-96 hockey, so 5 cards each. So we may we'll probably open those ones, but I'll do some research. But that'll be a video in itself, but this was a fun time. Hope you guys enjoyed going through this with me. It's kind of a mess up in here, I know. But this was a fun find, and I'll have all the prices up that I do of all these cards from the Collects app, so you guys can see what I got. But hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. And if you have any suggestions, again, always feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm always looking to do better and make these more enjoyable. But until next time, thanks again, guys. See ya.